friends in the pits and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on Earth.
Well, with that being said, here on Lake Effect Radio, streaming live at livestream.com/Lake Effect and lakeeffectradio.org/studio.
I like that intro.
You gotta like the name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the revolution here on Lake Effect Radio.
Yeah, I like that.
Finally.
Yeah, the intro sort of lived up to that.
Yeah.
Finally, he has an intro for his.
It's not
good.
Yeah, it's not like 2.5 years of. It's the first and last show of it. Which I'm surprised, 2 years running. That took a. I'm surprised they never copied the same names and that.
That's true. Good job.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Golf clap. I like it. Appreciate it. But we're here with Erised.
Hello. This is our
back in the studio.
Have you been keeping track, Emily? Wait, how many times is this? This is our 6th appearance.
Hopefully not our last, because you keep saying that it is.
Well, I don't know.
It is?
You never know. You never know what's going to happen in the future. I was worried because, if we get the come on back, then yeah. But
you guys might graduate.
That's true. That's what I was telling her. I was telling her that Jeremiah might moving on, but hey, whichever.
It happens. That, but no, that's not going to die. It's never going to die.
Never going to die.
Yeah, you actually could go to this. Let's see what Tim has. Except we probably didn't count fall in that. So yeah,
we're on 6. Nah. This is the 6th.
Yeah, this hasn't been updated since fall.
It's a lot of fun going through old videos, seeing Emily grow up because she does that.
I'm now 8.
Yeah, being a kid and stuff,
Yeah. You were much shorter than when you first started coming on the radio with me. You've grown
I'm now 8.5.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, 4 years span.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're making music.
And fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
fun.
Specifically, we're here to celebrate Erised's 15th anniversary. That's what we're up to.
That's what I was going to get into.
That February was our 15th year anniversary. You weren't here though when we first started. Is that a shock to you? You're not 15.
No.
Yeah.
But 15 years we've been. My wife actually named the band. When we were first started, she was playing bass, and then my friend played drums, and I played guitar and sang, and now we've got a different lineup, but it's pretty much just myself still playing guitar and singing, and then Jeff. He's you remember?
Yes.
Jeff, he came a while back. Was on, so but it's pretty much just the two of us right now, and then Emily and Alora share some vocals. In fact, the cool thing that we did with this new album that we just put out was 15 songs. I put one song from each of the 15 releases, so 15 for 15, which one I thought did the best at expressing whatever album they came from. And what I did differently, though, was the one track, which I was thinking about starting off with, is called Daisy Child.
Daisy Child.
What was cool that is on the when I originally released it, Emily, when she was about 2-ish, she did a version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Twinkle,
Yep. And for this, the one I put out, Alora, my other daughter, is about the same age when Emily did that the first time, so I spliced. I had Alora do the best that she could. She has a little speech delay, but she did the best she could, and it was awesome having the two of them kind of, Alora starts it, and then Emily finishes it, and then it goes into the song. So it was kind of fun to put that out there for the.
Yeah, I remember that, especially adding it all in the rotation. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah. So, but that was the new thing for this sort of greatest hits, best of 15-year celebration. album that I put out was I wanted to do something special, and that one's pretty cool to me. That they're about the same age when they're doing this, and having them both on that track means a lot to me. So,
and congratulations!
Thank you.
15 years. That is an
15
accomplishment.
years, yeah, and we're still, we've had. I mean, I don't play music. My friend Joe went off to on the coast, and I don't talk to him anymore. But we've had a couple of, it's just me and Jeff right now. But maybe someday in the future we'll get more bandmates. We'll see. We just still write songs, put them out there, put it out on Spotify. Spotify is great for artists. I like Spotify as much as they bash Spotify that they don't pay artists enough. At least it's an outlet that gets some.
And a lot of people sort of use it in that.
Yeah, that's.
Not only a lot of people when they go and see the sales and that they jump on and.
And I don't know this. It's weird. Erised had a really good month this last month. We had a bunch of people in Sweden all of a sudden start listening to Erised. It was really weird. And a bunch of other countries. If you check it out on Spotify, you'll be like, "What? Barcelona, Sweden, and all these." I had this big influx of countries that I was surprised to see were listening to Erised tracks. So I would, if I was just stayed local and just sent, sold CDs out of my car, as musicians used to do back in the day. Some still do, but you don't get that market of overseas or anywhere else. So there's a lot to be said about being able to put stuff out the iTunes and the Amazon and the Spotify.
Yeah. I can actually tell with that whole website that coming to life like in the fall and that.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Actually started watching that and that. Yeah, I totally agree on that.
This guy in Ukraine care, like what? Okay, cool, that's fine. Yeah.
Especially the people over Western Europe.
Yeah.
Because because you see on the, the hour count, you see it's like, why is there like 25 people watching at like midnight? It's like...
Hey,
okay. Wait, they're from Western. Okay.
Wherever you can get an audience, I guess,
Okay, cool, that's awesome. But at first it's like, wait, what?
Why? Okay.
No, I believe 100%.
You get me.
Relate that.
Because, I can see from the angle of if you're an artist that's already established, that it doesn't really help you out that much because you can make money but for starting artists, for indie artists, for local guys, that's the way to get out there a little bit. Other than just playing shows and doing all that stuff, we've done a few shows and done all that stuff, but mostly we're middle-aged married men with kids, jobs and stuff, and we don't go out and play as much. We make music. We put it out there, but we're more of a studio band, and that.
I gotcha.
It's still cool. There's still an outlet there.
True.
So many bands.
Got anything, Mike? So far?
Any questions?
Oh, I got stuff.
Oh, you do? Okay. Oh no.
But actually, I want to include it in my end and all that.
There's so many bands.
Yeah.
It's a really long list.
I know.
I almost have one for almost every part of the alphabet.
Who are your influences?
Do you want to start with this one? Who are your influences? What do you like musically? Who's your favorite musicians? Do you have?
Simon Garfunkel.
Oh, you stole mine. I'm just kidding.
Isn't yours the Beatles?
Well, I like Simon Garfunkel, Beatles, Pink Floyd. There's a lot of good. Perfect Circle.
Keep it simple.
Which we put Tool with that.
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, which my wonderful wife got us. The two of us are going to go see Smashing Pumpkins. I'm so excited. It's not
actually a few CDs up there.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. It's not the full. Darcy didn't come back, but it's still three of them, and I'm still excited. So
it's close enough.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're going to play, good stuff. Good.
Wait,
yeah.
We're going to Smashing Pumpkins?
Mom and Dad are. Sorry.
Don't worry, they'll get you in the future.
Yeah, don't worry. You're going to get to go see Paul Simon, though, in June. That'll be fun. Yeah,
trade off.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, he's retiring, too, which is a bummer. But I can understand. But, yeah, Grandma got us tickets to go see that. And you get to go with that one. We're worried about sometimes crowds taking her to certain, like I got to go see A Perfect Circle when they came to the Wolfstein, and I was like, oh no, sorry, Emily, it's the crowds, and then like there's certain music that we like, but even my wife and I are like, I don't know about that fan base. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'd have some, you know what I mean? It's like
true,
which is too bad because it's something we still like, but
Well, that's like me when Tom Petty was around and that.
Yeah.
When he made his breeze through the area and that. Yeah, wish it went to that one.
That would be cool. That would have been good.
That was a bad decision not going on that.
That would have.
Thinking of, I should have.
Yeah, that was your last chance. Oh, that was another reason why when Paul Simon announced that I'm done, this is the last tour, it's like, oh, Megan, this is it. This is the last time. We did get to take you to go see him at Nautica. And that's one of my, and it's Jacobs Pavilion now, sorry. But that's one of my favorite venues. I like seeing the...
Yeah, that would be the perfect way to go out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I think I'm going to cry when we go to the Paul Simon.
Yeah, Paul Simon. We're gonna go see him. Actually, this one's actually Detroit-ish area up there. I haven't been to the venue that we're going to, but
it might be. I didn't realize it was going to actually be up there, but he has to be in a pretty good place though, especially with this, final sort of tour off. So
yeah, there are some bands that are still coming to Cleveland, but I wish there were more. So that we didn't have to travel so far to go see stuff. But
it's early in the
that's true.
Part of it,
that's true. But
true.
I don't know how I got on this tangent. Those are some influences. The music is usually singer-songwriter stuff. Jeff, the other guy, huge change in the band. He joined in back in 2011. 2012, somewhere in there.
The guy that he drew.
Yes.
Here.
He unfortunately wasn't able to play. Yeah, you still have the picture of Emily and I when we did open mic over at Red Hawk Grill. Jeff wasn't able to come with us to that, so he's not in the picture. So we drew, "Hi, I'm Jeff." So he was able to be in the picture.
Replace that.
Yeah.
No, because it's sort of that that lasting memory.
I love it. I love that we did that but Jeff's influences. He's actually a rocker, a heavy metal rocker actually with Metallica. He's got a whole bunch of influences that come to mind that we both share that we like Metallica, and a bunch of other bands. But he's more into heavier stuff. That he still likes the Tool and the Perfect Circle like I do. I'm thinking of the ones that we actually share in common, but we actually have a lot of musicians that he actually looks out for new music all the time, which is really cool because then he'll be like, Chris, you gotta take a listen to this, because I'm one of those dinosaurs that this is the music I like. So so this is what I listen to over and over again. So it's hard to get me to listen to new music because.
Yeah,
you like what you like, and
every once in a while,
he actually makes that effort to go and look for new music all the time. Which, my hats off to him for doing that.
I haven't opened that, but I know even him and that you sort of have that one tendency of always look for except in local music, like the metal, that. Except, why is that being like that?
I don't know either.
Sibilance.
Oh, there we go.
Just a really dumb thing for it to happen.
Is mine plugged in?
No, I listen to new music. It's just, local or, underground and not local.
Yeah. All of us have our tendencies of... It's mostly that, but then occasionally those things.
Yeah.
I mean, there will occasionally be like a band on a late night show that I'm like, well, it's pretty good. Then I'll look them up and.
Why does this thing keep making my voice sound quiet?
Depending if you're pulling
far away
like this. Sort of notice.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you talk all the way over here, you're quiet, and then you. So.
I'm closer.
At any rate.
Microphone and I'm closer to the microphone, but it keeps making me sound like I'm quiet. Like if 2 inches away, and it sounds like I'm quiet.
Weird.
You go up and touch up.
Possessed.
It's possessed.
Weird.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
How was it?
Oh, you got little sound bites.
Yeah, that's actually 64.
That's
in there. Yeah, we actually upgraded that too.
That's nice. I like your...
A lot more freedom, a lot more fun.
Upgrades.
And the soundboard is next.
Ooh.
Yep. Except Tim wants to know... Or no, Erised wants to know why was it...
Why was it named Erised? That's a good question, and that's weird that we're even asking that.
Oh, and Tim, too, asked.
Okay, so...
True.
As you can sort of tell from the name, if you flip it backwards, it's Desire backwards.
It's from Harry Potter.
It's from Harry Potter, yes. My wife and I are big Harry Potter nerds. We love Harry Potter. And she actually named the band... Well, we were going back and forth about band names, and she said, how about Erised? And I was like, yes, that's awesome. Because after the Mirror of Erised in the first book. So there you go, the name Erised. And you'll see, if you ever go on Spotify or other, there are a couple other bands that are named Erised, but...
Yeah, that's definitely true. Because at first, and then looking up your page, and I...
But we were first. I
accidentally tagged one of them.
That's funny. That's funny. It's all right. On Spotify, the one out of... I think Europe, they have a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It's the other band.
When I heard that it was named after Harry Potter, I actually thought that Harry Potter and his friends made up this band.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, and they would play music.
Yeah.
And you could always say that and see if people would actually believe into it. That's why I'm somewhat saying it's softy.
And then the teachers would wake up and say...
I'm just grateful I haven't gotten any cease and desist orders from J.K. Rowling.
You just go around saying, like, my dad's Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're like, my dad's Harry Potter.
Are you sure you're Harry Potter?
Or my dad's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
There we go. That works.
Well, then she would be the granddaughter
of Harry Potter?
Right? Yeah.
I don't... I'm the one with the glasses, but I don't...
Oh, that's right. You're the one with the glasses, so I need to... Maybe you're Harry Potter.
I used to have a scar on my forehead, but now it's gone.
That's good. That's good.
I seriously...
Does it hurt? Does it hurt whenever you sense Voldemort?
No, but I seriously had a scar on my forehead once. But now it's gone.
That's good.
It healed.
That's good. That was a good question, though. Thank you, Erised, for wanting...
And
Tim, for wanting to know why Erised. Thank you.
Except by Tim's normal question, he keeps throwing at everyone. Is Tom Brady softer than Cristiano, or was it Cristiano Ronaldo? Football player versus soccer player.
Who's that?
Tom Brady, NFL QB.
Patriots.
Then the other dude's a soccer player up in Europe.
See, football. They're football.
Speaking of Europe.
Yeah, Europe.
Football.
Yeah, he constantly asks that.
Does he ask that one? But that's not...
All this week.
That's apples and oranges comparison. That's...
True.
You know what I mean? Like...
True. But we could jump to a song.
Yeah. Can we maybe start with Daisy Child? Let's go start with that one.
Which one do you...
It's in the file that just called... Just Erised.
Smile.
Erised, yeah.
I don't know how
it's
the song goes.
Daisy Child. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Daisy Child.
Here we go.
Little star, what you are above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Shine.
shine, shine for all the world to see. Smile, daisy child, smile, always as sweet as can be. Begun for you, skies remain forever blue. Daisy child, shine, shine like the sun. Daisy child, this day's begun for you, skies remain forever blue. Laugh, daisy child, laugh, laugh, and all joy will run free. Shine, daisy child, shine, shine for all the world to see. Smile, daisy child, smile, always as sweet as can be. Skies remain forever blue. Traveling down this dusty road, never knowing what you might find. Glad for this fork in the road, you're always on my mind. I want is to dance with you. The best thing I've ever done was getting to meet you. And we go walking, always hand in hand, spend the time talking. You make me a better man. And we go walking, always hand in hand, spend the time talking. You make me a better man, my sweet Emily. My sweet Emily. My sweet Emily.
Well, we are back.
And we're back.
We sort of threw in that different little
Yeah,
loop
did you want
in.
to tell them what that song was that we just heard? Do you know what that song was?
I would hope.
Did you forget that one?
Yeah.
Yes, that was My Sweet Emily.
My Sweet Emily.
I wonder who that was written for.
I think it was for a person that was a poet named Emily that I was named after.
That might be what you're named after, but that song was actually for you.
No, I actually remember it was from the poet.
No, I never got to meet Emily Dickinson. That wasn't.
She was a nice lady.
But I wrote that song for you when you were about 2 or 3. 3? I think you were about 3.
I was 5.
No, you were 3.
Oh, then
It's that one. That's an older song. So it's already 5 years old. I know.
Yeah.
It's the old song. But that version, Jeff was starting to play with the mandolin. So when I heard that he was playing with the mandolin, I really wanted
to redo
it with the mandolin, and I'm glad he did because I like the older.
It's a nice touch though.
Yeah,
on it.
It's nice. It reminds me of like a carousel or something.
Fair enough.
Somebody asked earlier what our musical inspiration is. And
Timmy Turner. Gotta love that. He's making time, from Nickelodeon.
And he's right. It probably is Timmy Turner's art. No. For a lot of songs, it's family, my daughters, my wife, a lot of the songs.
He responded and he said, Chip Skylark, Icky Vicky, you're so icky. Just how I think about you makes me so sicky.
Nice. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. So
wow.
But
this person.
Sorry, Vicky. He probably hates you. I'm sorry, Vicky.
It's some really hardcore Fairly Odd Parents fan out there.
I know.
Yeah.
They're definitely, or maybe this is the actual person that makes you really wonder now.
What about if it's the dog? What if it's the dog?
True.
Let's see. Other influences. Both Jeff and I are like gaming nerds, sort of like Magic the Gathering and we like fantasy and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you listen to some of the music, especially like that one too, you can hear like sort of like a medieval influence. When we get to it, there's another track that's like that called Castles that we both.
Well, the picture you used.
Yeah. We like fantasy too. So his other band does that too, but his other band is more of a fantasy rock blues. That's how he classifies it. Mine's more of a singer-songwriter, but then we'll do some more rocking stuff too. We do the whole spectrum. But yeah, but that one was My Sweet Emily. I have 2 daughters. The other one I was thinking about doing next is called Alora, and that's my younger daughter.
My Sweet Alora.
No, I didn't go with My Sweet Alora, but she's the one that starts off the Daisy Child, and then Emily was the one that finished off doing the Twinkle Twinkle. So that's the other one. Yes.
You got it?
The cool thing with the Laura one that we're going to listen to later, Emily got to do some vocals on it too, because she was older and she was able to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I'll
You play D&D?
How did you know?
How did you know? Did you know?
He knows a lot more than that than me.
Emily, do we play D&D?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
As a family? Oh, that's awesome.
Emily plays D&D. I tried to have my wife play once upon a time. She doesn't. That's not her thing.
He's a dungeon master.
But it's funny because Megan, my wife, will play Magic with me.
Okay.
Magic the Gathering. But then Emily doesn't really like Magic the Gathering. But Emily will play D&D with me. So it works. It's a trade-off. So it works. But she actually, I'd have to say that she even likes it more than I do. She's constantly like, Dad, can we play D&D? Can we play D&D? I'm
that reminds me. Can we play D&D?
See? Look what you've done. No, it was particular. One of my favorite memories with playing that. We go down to Disney World almost like annually, and standing in lines. Emily and I will stand there in line playing Dungeons and Dragons. You have all that time to kill. Emily and I are just playing. I have an app on my phone that lets you roll the dice. So, yes, some nerd cred there. Killed the time, though. Didn't it, though?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. That's one of her favorite memories is just standing in line playing Dungeons and Dragons with her dad at Disney World.
100%.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Wasting our data, it's 100% worth it just to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Exactly. Oh, yes.
True.
So, yes.
Just like Timmy Turner. Wow, that person's really convincing now. Trust me, it's more to that song. Yeah.
So.
They're really bored out there. Or maybe not.
So
I'll sort of go of this. If you could either perform or work with anyone that inspires you, who would it be? And it could be either dead or alive.
I'd say I'd like to meet Paul Simon and write with him. There's always an edge to that because sometimes you don't want to meet your heroes though, because you have such a
Because so many of those get dashed.
I know, and then you're just like, oh, this wasn't that much fun. I'm sorry I chose you. But I'd like that would be fun to talk songwriting with them, and so yeah, I'd say probably Paul Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just to talk songwriting with him and poetry and lyrics and doing all just seeing how he constructs his songs.
I can sense that right under hesitation too.
Yeah.
There.
But there is that lip fear that you can go meet them and they're a total narcissist and you don't want to be around them anymore.
You lose a little respect for
them
and you don't want to listen to their stuff after that.
Yeah, it's hard meeting your heroes, I imagine, because it might be awesome. It probably is. He's probably really awesome. I don't know.
Tim has made a song.
So, cool.
Yeah.
So, that's a good question, though. That's a very good. Do you have one?
Huh?
Do you have one? Who would you like to meet, living or dead?
Well, Petty.
Yeah, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
You, sir? No?
No?
This
mic.
We're going to
there's a lot.
Your mic is cracking.
Yeah.
There's so many. I guess Jimi Hendrix.
Hendrix, yeah. True.
Emily, do you have one? Who would you like to meet? Living or dead? Who would you like to meet and work with? Ask them questions.
Erised.
Whoa. My mind's
I'm
blown.
already in the bond.
You want to meet yourself, so it's some kind of
yes.
inner introspection.
Yeah, I would meet myself.
Your future self or past self?
Both.
Ooh.
Both? Oh, wow.
I would say hello and then I'd just walk off.
My mind is blown. Wow.
If I met my future or past self, I'd be like, hi, bye.
But in television shows and movies and stuff, when that happens, isn't there like some kind of a paradox and like I don't know? They say that the world's going to explode or something, but then it doesn't.
Movies.
They just faint. That's right.
It's movies.
What's it?
It's just movies. It can't
Back to the
movie.
Future. Yeah, exactly. Back to the Future. They just fainted or something.
True.
It's like plot.
It's just a movie. It won't really happen in real life. So if you meet yourself,
what
it's
happens
not
if it does?
Oh, that would be amazing. Be like, future self,
mind blown.
Future self, please tell me what the lotto numbers are. That'd be great. Thank you. Do yourself a favor, future self. Yeah.
I wish I could do a mic drop, but I don't want to break one of those.
You don't have that sound. Oh, it'd just be
a mic drop. Yeah, I'm afraid to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because especially with the concrete, Mike's concrete don't make really good things.
Exactly.
So let's jump over to a track and that.
Yeah, I was thinking we did My Sweet Emily. Let's go ahead and do Alora. This is the song. I wrote this song for Alora. This is from what was it, 2015's album Reflections.
You don't want a microphone concrete sandwich?
Or 2013, I think. Well, no, 2015, sorry.
We're going to go to the song first.
Yes, yes.
Laura,
good. That's good.
Good timing. Good timing.
Do you have a future as a DJ? Doing this, interviewing,
Yeah.
being on the radio. You like this? She does whenever we drive. When we're driving in, she's like, "Oh, do you think I can come to college here someday?" I'm like, "I don't
Yeah,
see
if
why
you're in the
not."
neighborhood and then
Yeah.
it's affordably cheap.
Your dad actually took a few classes here, so I did. Back in the
Best
day.
advice I can tell you if you're sort of saying that, if you're sort of, complete your high school stuff in that, you had juniors and seniors. You could take a few classes as seniors.
That's a good
Definitely
idea.
do that.
That's a good idea because then you can commute, and then also you don't. Have to, it's included with your schooling. That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah, it
case
doesn't
scenario.
cost your parents or anything, or
This is
you
my
extra.
Yep, and you just commute.
We're all planning my future now.
Well,
This is the band now. We're not making music. We're planning
we're
my
just planning
future.
future. That's what it is.
I figure because I used to regret that. So, yeah, huge thing. Yeah, even if you take over junior, senior year, at least a class each one.
Yeah.
That's
I regret
a
not
few
doing that.
$100s that you don't have to pay out. The school, your high school pays.
Yeah.
So what was it? No, Tim, I wasn't going that literal. I was sort of going with the mind blown aspect of it and that.
Oh,
So-
the mirror
Yeah.
breaking. Yeah. No, it's not broken.
You can keep wishing, though. How does that make you really feel, Tim? So Mike, I
Now
know
you
we
have
sort of
a-
forgot you
yes,
out.
You have a new microphone that will
cooperate.
work.
That will work, hopefully.
Testing.
Yes, it works, but
Yes.
but
Mission
I don't know what to
accomplished.
ask at this very moment.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
Because I always sort of like going this of every so often. From a year from today, what do you want to have accomplished by now? By next year?
To accomplish.
Let's see if we can get. You graduated from 3rd grade. That's a good accomplishment, right? On to the 4th grade. Although that's not something that I'm doing. That's something on you, though, isn't it? Let's do that. That'd be good. You're the 4th grade, and then what about?
True.
Yeah.
What shall I accomplish?
Which what are your goals? Have any?
Growing up and being in the Heathers musical.
Oh yeah, she's obsessed with the Heathers musical. I mean,
I don't
it
know
wasn't
that
even
much of it.
No, I don't either. I remember the '80s.
I hate to be that person.
movie, but this.
It's amazing. I mean it.
So she's a fan of that.
I'm
She's
obsessed
very
with it.
eclectic, and some of the things that she likes is like, really? Okay, all right.
I'm obsessed
Okay.
with it. I don't understand why, but I am. Top priorities.
I got you.
Top priorities to be in that musical.
Hopefully, you'll be, for music-wise, I'm hoping that we'll be farther along in the next album. We're still working on music.
Coming up with different things.
Yeah,
and all that.
it like I've said, he lives like an hour away from me, so a lot of the stuff we do is just we when we get together, we get to do music every now and then, but a lot of the stuff is emailed. We email music back and forth and vocals and lyrics and all that stuff. So sometimes that's hard, and then he also has another band, so the other band is actually his priority. That's so then this is more of a side project. This is my only thing, but so when we
I
get
gotcha.
together, we work. So
But you guys are probably really productive while that happens.
yeah. So when we get together, it's just like, okay, let's get to it. I was very ambitious when we first were doing it. Like, okay, we're going to do 2 albums a year, fall and spring, we'll put out an album. I'm like, no. We're 1 album a year. So
I
we'll see.
gotcha.
And we'll see if we can keep that up. We'll see.
Am I the only one that has both of the what are these called?
Earphones?
Yeah, on my ears.
No. Oh, you sort of.
Oh yes,
You're sort of
yes, you are.
close.
I have it on sort of, and then
No, this
I
is
do
a
that-
habit in case something else
you hear
happens.
something out there. Also, whenever I'm recording in the studio doing vocals and stuff, I do the same thing, so I can sort of hear it through this, but then you hear what you're actually doing.
Huge thing is like when someone's playing and that I'm all, throw it in making sure vocals, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like every once in a while, sort of zone out every once in a while doing that. I always have that instant someone comes in to ask a question, because since I'm the sore head guy, and they're like right there, it's like, wait, where did you come from?
That's right. You don't want anybody sneaking up on you while you're just focused on this.
So yeah.
I'm now just like you guys.
Sounds good.
Forcible habit.
I like your headband too, because you have it up in front.
Wait, I have a headband?
No, I'm just joking. The earphones.
So yeah, it's sort of a secret madness to it.
Yeah. So, yep, that's what I'm thinking in a year. Maybe we'll put out another release. We'll see.
One day.
Any certain names sort of floating around?
I'm actually thinking about compiling any remainder songs that aren't on any albums and putting it out there. Kind of like I know Smashing Pumpkins. He put out an album called Pisces Iscariot.
Okay.
You know, where it was all the B-side stuff from Siamese Dream and Gish that he didn't put out on an album.
Okay.
I'm thinking about putting out an album just called Iscariot.
Dad, did you forget
not
my
Pisces
song?
Iscariot, just Iscariot.
Yeah.
And then it's all the songs that I did not put on other releases, just all the, the things that you're embarrassed about, just put it out there. Kind of Iscariot, where
Okay.
So there's like the biblical reference with that one, Iscariot.
Dad,
I get it.
Stabs you in the back, sort of.
Dad,
sells you out.
Did you forget the song that I made that's on your channel?
Oh, yeah, the one that you were doing the piano. Emily's learning the piano, and she's doing a really good job, right, Emily? Practicing.
Did one of you guys...
I don't think they have.
No, I never did the piano. Trombone, then I went into bass guitar.
No, I'm
cool.
And baritone.
No, he didn't.
Did you see the...
No, I didn't know about it.
She's been working on the piano. We're getting there, right?
Yes.
Keep up the good work.
Hopefully.
To look for that after.
That'll be cool.
No.
Because we've got our wonderful piano that I actually grew up around, but I didn't learn how to play. But my sisters did. But it's nice having my daughters learning on it, and it's nice having it in our family home and
True.
passing it down.
What makes me scared of the piano is one time when you and Mom and Laura were upstairs sleeping.
Yeah.
I was I was cleaning.
Yeah.
And then I saw a note play, and then then I thought something fell, so I went into the room to see if something fell.
Yeah.
Nothing fell,
Whoa! Do you think the piano did that all on its own?
and I was scared for my life.
Whoa! It's like one of those playing pianos.
Yeah.
Or it's
true.
played by
Cartoon
itself.
too. Cartoon
Creepy.
pianos.
Creepy.
And TV wasn't on, and our dogs were in the
like-
living room, so they weren't near the piano, so they weren't playing it.
I gotcha.
The dogs weren't playing the piano?
No, so it was kind
Interesting.
of so it was kind of creepy to me.
I gotcha.
So now I'm scared
So-
of the piano.
But yes, and hopefully a year you'll be able to compose your opus on the piano.
What's this
Your big musical accomplishment.
True.
Opus, right?
No, I mean like the singing.
Yeah.
Well, even singing and that
What was that?
too, both.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. See, that was a good instrument for you to work on in the piano, so you can sing and play at the same time. Be a
Not
regular
play
Tori
the-
Amos.
Many people say sort of learning piano sort of helps with learning the guitar.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And even a little
I
bit
just-
singing too
could be.
while playing.
Yeah, I could see that. Keep you in tune. I jumped right into the guitar. I didn't do the piano. But what's nice with the piano though is the music reading. You can get better at music reading than I can. I can do a little bit, but the more practice you do, the better you'll get at it.
If I play one of his songs, all I need to know is what the notes I have to play for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool to hear someday.
It could.
My sweet
I know.
It's going to probably happen.
I know. I'm still waiting to see whatever, because you're probably going to have a band of your own someday too, right?
I sort of do.
You sort of do? That'd be cool.
But we only we make covers of songs.
Oh, that's cool.
Because of Maggie,
Oh, that's cool.
my cousin.
Groovy.
I gotcha. So, Mike.
Yes. Sorry, Mike.
I know, we sort of put you off of that. Anything came to mind?
Got any questions?
Sorry, bro.
I'm not really, so I'm just gonna go to food. That's where it goes when I'm failing. Yeah.
Food.
What's our favorite foods?
What's your favorite food?
I don't know what that is.
Beef?
I think it's
You like
chicken.
hamburgers?
It's called chicken.
You like chicken?
Yeah. The only thing that comes to mind is Family Guy's chicken.
Get in the fight.
You gotta love so many things that you could just link back.
Yeah.
Like cowbell.
Yep.
You think right back to Saturday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Chipotle. That's probably.
He's in love with Chipotle. That's where
true.
I get my love of Chipotle.
Yeah, that one's mine. What's yours?
Pizza or mac and cheese.
I agree. Those are really good.
Jeremiah?
I don't really have any complete favorite.
You don't have a go-to?
No.
Sure.
Like given the option.
It depends on what's happening, mood. It's almost like music too.
Yeah.
I always have that one. If I'm in that really bad mood and that really loud stuff.
That's a good question.
I'm a complicated person. I know.
That was a very good question. Food's very important. There would be no music without the food. Seriously, we'd all die.
True. Or
Is
water.
that Alora?
Yes.
Come here, Alora. You want to come on radio for a second? Come here. Thanks, Mom.
For just 1 hour, and then you have to.
Want to come say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Apply to the
Now you have
chicken.
This is Alora. She's the one that opened up with singing on that Daisy Child song. And
Daisy Child. I don't know the song.
you want to say it with Emily? Oh, careful! Don't let her trip on the board. Here, do you want to flip her that chair around and let her sit by you?
Are you here for a second? You want me to jump over to castles?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a good track.
Oh no.
Castles. And
Hello.
we're back.
We're back. Where's your earphones? Oh, there. Here you go.
And that was Wind.
That was Wind, and then before that was Castles. For a little bit, you got a taste of it. We didn't want to spoil the whole thing. It was on our. I did have that played. What was it, the last interview that we did? So if you want, check out Lake Effect on YouTube. They've got all of the awesome videos. Yeah.
Check out my channel too.
That's true. YouTube's all around.
Not including you had the album art at a Square or
Squires. Yeah, you're right. Squires Castle was the artwork for that one, and
did completely go and say that because they already said the castle.
Yeah,
earlier
that was the whole thing. Castles. Oh, okay, castles.
Now it's more, hey, yeah, we'll throw that in.
That works
now for sure. Now
perfectly.
So with that, I'll sort of go of this. If you could perform any venue in Northeastern Ohio, where would it be?
Huh?
If you could perform anywhere in Northeastern Ohio, where would it be? I'd probably say Jacob's Pavilion. That one's. I'd be scared to do it, but because I have horrible stage. I'm one of those musicians that have horrible stage fright.
What place?
But
fair enough.
Where we
where
we saw Paul Simon at Jacob's Pavilion. Where it's right by it's open and it's got the river right there and
Empire.
Or the lake.
The Empire.
Yeah. Do you have somewhere you'd like to play someday? Any coffee houses?
Lyric Theater.
Yes, she likes to play stuff.
I'm already in that though.
That's right. She's in Peter Pan, coming to you. Is it May? Yeah, this May.
Yeah, and I'm Smee.
Yep, she's Smee.
Nice.
Which also is Smee. Get it?
Because it's you. It's Smee.
It's
me. I get it. That's funny. That's good.
That's spot on.
I don't know.
Touché.
But yeah, I think that. I like coffee shops too, though. I have to find
because I remember Chardon Town Square, and you started mentioning.
I love going up to Chardon Brew Works up on Square, but they moved and they went out of business. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a bummer. So but I used to like playing there, and so I'll find a new venue someday because that is fun to get up in front and play.
Or one might open up there. Again.
They do. They have a place called Square Bistro.
Who knows? Good. Maybe it will happen.
Yeah. So
you can't protect the future, but you can't guess the future correct, but you can guess the future.
Or you just wait for it to happen. And
That's
say,
right. Yes.
Okay.
You can make some guesstimates on what's already happened in the past and what's going on in the present, and that's usually how they figure out sometimes.
Yes.
Not always.
Not always, but
yeah. Things do come out of nowhere.
It's true.
Very true. So,
any more questions, gentlemen?
Got anything, Mike?
Anything else? Are we allowed to go out on a song? Is that all right?
Oh, you could always do that.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Maybe Water. I like that song. Jeff, when we did that album, it was an album called Elemental, where he did the song for each of the 4 elements.
Let's let him say what he wants to ask.
Yeah, and he had this really cool guitar effect for his guitar, and I as soon as I heard, that was one of those instances where the music came before the lyrics, and when I heard it was just that inspiration when you hear the guitar, it gives you a good idea of what to do. So
I gotcha.
But that one, so
okay, sorry, Mike.
Yeah, were you?
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just trying to think of something and wasn't really coming up with anything. So
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Want to jump in, sort of end it with Water? A quick little seg back and all that, and right after, and we'll go with that.
I have a question.
We'll go. Okay.
Yes.
Where did you get these cool shirts?
All these?
Yes.
Your Lake Effect shirts?
Yeah, we actually had those made.
That's awesome.
You get that.
We also had these made.
Yes.
I need to put that order in. So
is that the Triforce?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Love Legend of Zelda. Good stuff. Good. That's awesome.
I even have Legend of Zelda PJs.
She does. She got for
Oh,
Easter.
now
The
that's
Easter Bunny got her.
Awesome.
Well, it's specifically the Link green with the hoodie and yes, it's all kinds of awesome. She wore it on Easter.
And I also had the sword before I got it,
Yep.
so I also have the sword.
So she was all decked out and.
Or someone threw it. Banhammer came back again.
Yeah.
What's your farthest place you traveled for
a gig?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What's a gig?
Oh, when you go out and you play.
Yeah.
Farthest place I traveled. I've always stayed local. I've never. This is probably the farthest. Half hour.
Yeah.
This is probably the far. And this isn't really. Well, I guess in the past I've brought guitars and played live, but yeah.
But even guitars, that's not that bad.
No, yeah, that's
because you've seen some of the other madness.
Yeah. I don't know how you get the drum set in here, and you got. You gotta. I've seen some of the other videos where you got like a percussionist over in the corner. You got the full drum set. Although sometimes have you put the drum set in here, or is it always right in here that you put a drum set?
At first it was
yeah, you put it out there. It was just. I've always been really impressed how you can fit all those band members in this little room.
And not only that, it's not small or light things.
No. I'm just like I'm pretty cool.
Mine is France.
Yeah, I'm glad that for our band, the most we've had were 2 guitars and 2 like.
Because you're just thinking, yeah, those guys are nuts. That's a really bad idea.
It's impressive, though, when you get out.
We try.
In here. Yeah.
Just a little.
What's the next question?
Foreign citizen, what's your favorite venue?
Oh, I said this one. I like Jacob's Pavilion. My least favorite. I can give you my least favorite, and that's probably maybe Blossom. But that's just because of the parking and the traffic there. That thing is just a nightmare.
So many people that say that.
Even the road getting into Blossom is a nightmare. My dad and I went to go see Doobie Brothers and Journey a few summers back, and it took us forever just to get to the venue and then back from the venue. It's just like they really need to reorganize how they do that.
Disney.
It's a good chunk of probably you want to say 50% people that know Blossom. It's
and
that's the thing.
It's always disappointing. I'm like, one of my favorite artists, they're gonna play here in Cleveland. Oh, it's at Blossom. Oh man, you have to really want to go.
Yeah,
Disney.
Or it's really cheap, but it's like okay, and that's because I don't
mind when you get in there. It's just that parking is a nightmare.
Disney.
And try to get out too.
Yeah, and trying to get in and out. And I really wish that. I don't know how they could restructure it, and it's always been the same way.
Eventually, they're going to.
Yeah, the parking is a nightmare. And
I actually did Kid Rock and Leonard Skinner.
Oh.
A few summers ago when they were in here.
Yeah.
I actually went there. Last time I went there because of.
Yeah.
How does
relatable.
These names?
You can just enter in a name and then just come up with.
Yeah, just like I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Who's your musical influence?
Did we have this one already?
I know. They're probably not.
Emily, who's your? Oh, you already said Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, Garfunkel.
Yeah. I like Beatles. Like Smashing Pumpkins.
Yep.
I like some old stuff. I wish I could say more new musicians. I really do. I really wish I could say, I really follow this band, that are.
It's no harm in that. Luckily, that person might just popped in the middle of this.
Oh, what's this?
First instrument you played.
Oh, I think we all. Do they still do recorders in school?
I don't really count those.
You shouldn't, but that was probably.
I hated those.
That was technically probably my first instrument, or probably a drum there. But no, it's the guitar was my first. Well, I used to just play around on my sister's piano.
Was a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But it wasn't until middle school when I got my first guitar that I actually started playing seriously.
I gotcha.
That's a good question. Thank you for all the questions. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
You want to jump over the water?
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump over the water.
And coming up with these weird
names. We'll be back for a quick one.
Water.
Dream of water, I feel you wash over me. Lost in my dreams of water, oh please don't over me. Lost in my dreams of water. Oh, please don't wake me. Everything you say, everything you do, every way you move endears me to you. Everything you say, everything you do, every way you move endears me to you. Drown your eyes, no one can save me. Lost in love, lost in your inner sea. Drown your eyes, no one can save me. Lost in love, lost in your inner sea. Can't help but dream of water. All I need is to drink of thee. Lost in my dreams of water. You flow right into me. Can't help but dream of water. I feel you wash over me. Lost in my dreams of water. Oh, please don't wake me. Everything you say, everything you do, every way you move endears me to you. Everything you say, everything you do, every way you move endears me to you. Always yours is how I will stay. Together we'll be. Always yours is how I will stay. Together we'll be. Always yours is how I will stay, and together we'll be. Always yours is how I will stay, and together we'll be. Always yours is how I will stay. Together we'll be till the sky drinks the seas.
And we're back.
Hello.
With a quieter way of entering in.
We are going to stay like this now.
That's true. Are you hungry too?
Yes.
Yes, we're hungry. We haven't had dinner yet.
I understand that too.
You know how that goes?
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't had lunch nor did we have dinner. So
I think this whole room is hungry.
Yes. So.
Yeah, I didn't believe in that yet today.
No.
What didn't you believe? What you not believe?
Because yesterday I actually ate like 4 o'clock, so yeah.
Cool.
So, what is your music style by Dixie?
Let's see, music style.
Or writing style.
Oh, writing style. Oh.
I just show
Well,
you
back in
my
the day,
writing style.
back in the day when it was just me, it was guitar chords, coming up with different chord progressions, and then sometimes it was music first with the chord progressions, and then humming along, and then coming up with that. But then sometimes, good old study hall at school, you have some time to kill. So I was one of those.
Nothing better to do.
Yeah, I was one of those nerds who is with a thesaurus, or a rhyming dictionary or something, writing out poetry, and then I, came home and put some music to rhythm. So that's how it was originally when it was just me, and then now with writing with Jeff, sometimes it's when we get together. Sometimes he'll play the drums and I'll play the guitar, and we'll shoot ideas back and forth. Yep. And then sometimes Jeff will send me music, and then I'll put lyrics and
He's trying
vocals
to figure
to
out
it.
all of our band secrets.
Back and forth.
Trying to
Different
figure
ways.
out.
I've tried different ways. Lyrics first, and then sometimes it's music first. So, yep.
To be kept.
Then
you will not figure out our band
Jack was
secrets.
asking, who is your favorite DJ on Like Effect Radio?
I don't know any of the DJs.
I think it's Jeremiah.
Thanks.
We've got history. So.
You don't have to completely say because I'm sitting right here. And no, I did not go on my phone and actually say that.
No.
I'm not that diabolical.
That couldn't be it. No.
So
yeah, that's a good one.
Very
I don't
well.
know
So-
any of the.
Well, thanks again for having us.
That's why you check out your music on Spotify.
Yes, that's right. Spotify. That's probably my favorite place to find stuff. I mean, of course, it's on the iTunes, the Amazon, all that stuff. Reverb Nation. We've got an Erised page.
Yeah.
That's how you originally found us, I believe, once upon a time, which I'm grateful you did.
I still remember the many different people.
Yeah,
I
I liked how you did that.
Or I'm still over on Reverb searching things out.
Yeah, that's a great way to get a hold of artists, and then but Spotify is the big one. So, as with many other artists, if you give them a listen, thank you.
Why is he trying to find out
sure.
all of our music secrets?
Because they want to become musicians themselves. They want to know the roadmap to success.
Not only their
I'd like to
blade
find
might
that
not
too.
be working out either.
I thought he was a musician undercover,
Oh, it could be.
trying to find out all
True.
of the other musicians.
Fair enough. But it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
Emily,
thank you.
It's been a pleasure
Chris.
to see you guys too.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Mike, it
be
was great
seeing.
meeting you.
It's good meeting you too.
Meeting you, and again.
Don't worry, you're not going to be kicked off and banned off the island and stuff and that.
No, okay.
I'm sorry to let you down. You know, since 15 years and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not including congratulations yet again.
Here's the 15 more years.
There you go. I like it. Let's end it on